Hello, everybody. Hope everyone is good. And on today's video, I want to chat to you about how I went about building a very simple house in KZN. It's a very, very simple house. It's nothing crazy. It's not like those houses that you see on YouTube. It's like a very simple getaway house for when I go home for holidays. Right. So I want to share my screen and just chat to you about a few things. I want to chat to you about the plan. I want to chat to you about the cost or the amount of money that actually went into this project of mine, and the actual timeline or of how long it actually took for me to get this done. So as you know me, I like to simplify as best as I can, and so this was a very simple project. So when it comes to the planning, as you can see here, I actually drew this myself as the engineer. All right, so I just drew this myself. I know engineers don't do plans or house plans, but I decided to take it upon myself to just draw a very simple plan. And as you can see, it's just I guess you could call it a two-bedroom. It's not really a two-bedroom house. It's a one-bedroom house, which has a living area. So the bedroom is an ensuite bedroom, which has, or which should have a toilet, a sink, and a shower. And then this is a living area where I will be chilling, for the most part. All right. So when I go over the cost part, although this project took about 5 months, I did have a phased approach to it, and so I had the material foundation, wall material stuff, and then the roofing part. So those are the three sections for this project, and I want to take you through how much money went into each one of those. So the first one, which is the foundation, probably the most important part of the house. This took about 10,000 bucks. It's 9,200 rands, but really it's like 10,000 rands if you also account for the stress that goes into building anything. So it's 9,200 rands. I was a bit pedantic here with the numbers, but hopefully it gives you a very, very good idea of the amount of money that went into this. So 10,000 rands for the foundation material. So this was rocks, bags of cement, sand, what's this? Weld mesh, whatever that is. I can't remember what this is, by the way. You've got galvanized brick force. You've got black plastic, which cost about 370 bucks. I think it's the thing that goes onto the foundation. And then you have, I think, additional blocks here. Oh, did I buy this? I got 200 blocks. Yes, I got 200 blocks for the foundation. So they used a total of 200 blocks for the foundation, right? And then you've got a wall material, Bafetu. So for Indonga or for the wall, I actually spent about 14,000 rands for this. This is where the costing started to become a bit tricky. But again, I did my best to, track the costs. As you can see here, I bought 25 bags of cement. I got I got 900 blocks plus 500 blocks plus 60 blocks. As you can see here, it was just piling up. And then I got brick force, all the things that were needed for that, right? And then you have roof material stuff. So I actually took a picture of the receipt for this. I think it cost me about 9,538 bucks, but you can round it up to account for the stress that goes into such projects, right? So 9,000 bucks was used for the roof material. So I did use corrugated iron. They call it zinc aluminum zinc stuff here. You can just take a look at what I got here. I can't remember half of the things that I got here because I was basing it on what the guy who was building required of me to buy. So, but yeah, that's what I got. And then for plastering, I got, I think, 20 bags of cement and additional 160 blocks. I don't know why they needed additional blocks there, but that's what happened. And then I got windows. I got four aluminum windows, and I think it cost me 4,860 bucks. That's almost 5,000 rands. And then I got doors, frames, windows, window seals, etc., etc. As you can see here, yeah, this is what I got. These are the pictures that the guy took when he went to buy this stuff. And anyway, he sent me the, what do you call this? The quote, right? So that's that. I got that for 4,100 rands. I think this happened around Black Friday, if I'm not mistaken, or was it the windows? I think it's the windows that I got on Black Friday. So I struck a deal there, and I was like, I'm not gonna let that one get away from me, and so that's what I did. So all in all, I guess when it comes to the material, that's the amount of money that was spent or that went into that. And then when I look at the labor cost, so based on negotiations and just talking to the guy and building relationships, uh, building relationships, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I had to pay this guy 13,700 rands, but I didn't pay this money to him all at once. So at the end of the first phase, which was the foundation phase, that's where I paid him. I can't remember how much it was. Maybe I did write it here. Oh yes. So I paid him 3,700 rands. So this was like I think he negotiated 4,500 rands, if I'm not mistaken. It was like, I don't have that kind of money. And then I gave him 3,700 rands for that. For the wall, it cost me 4,000 rands. And then for the roof, it cost me 1,000 rands. And then for plastering, windows and door, it cost me 5,000 rands. So that's what happened. And then these are some of the miscellaneous costs that went into the project: transportation, water. Yeah, basically those two. These are the two uh, cost categories that fall outside of material stuff, right? And then, yeah, basically this takes me to, what's this? Is it 60,400 rands basically. So in total, it cost me 60,000 rands to have a real house, with windows and a door and a roof over my head. So I did this because I wanted to sort of replicate the level of comfortability that I experience when I'm here in Gauteng. So although it's way smaller, but I figured, I just wanted a very comfortable space for when I go back home. And that's what I did. However, I'm still missing a few things on this project. I still need to get electricity in there. I still need to get plumbing, and I still need to paint. But I mean, surely someone needs to do this for me for free. But when it comes to electricity and plumbing, I still need to prioritize this. I've taken a break, obviously, because I'm not there all the time. I only go back home like 6, 7 times a year. So, but yeah, I'm not too fussy about this stuff as long as the house is there. Um, yeah, kuze mengifika ekhaya, yabo, indlu yobhuti omdala. Yeah, so no, I hope this gives you a very clear picture of how much money went into this project. I treated this as a project, of course. I had a plan and all that stuff, and I tracked everything. And I'm hoping that this can inspire another young person out there to, start their building journey for, whatever reason. It could be that you are building here in Gauteng, even though you're not originally from Gauteng, or you're building elsewhere. You could be building in a different part of South Africa. So hopefully this video was really helpful, and do consider liking and do consider subscribing to this channel if you found this video useful. So I will see you on the next video. Cheers.